But we do know with certain Operation Sindoor has in fact taken place. New Delhi and Islamabad, we knew where this was going because of the recent conflict in the Kashmir, where particular parties attacked some folks from under the influence of New Delhi. New Delhi has been preparing to respond. We knew it was coming, and now it's here. What we know is there's been 5 fighter jets from New Delhi that were downed. 3 French-built, 2 Russian-built. What the damage is on the ground under the influence of Islamabad still being determined. Loss of life still being determined. I'm hoping that this is going to be a limited scenario. I really do hope this thing comes to a close and quickly. However, Islamabad has made it clear internationally that they reserve the right to respond. It's the response I'm concerned about. Islamabad and New Delhi are both nuclear armed. They both have a navy. The navy that's stronger is under the influence of New Delhi, and they have 1 aircraft carrier. Islamabad has no aircraft carrier. Tactically, they're in a weaker position. However, when it comes to delivery of their nuclear devices, Islamabad has the advantage when it comes to that. So, when you got 2 nuclear-armed adversaries who have fought multiple wars, that is a concern. Islamabad is backed by Beijing. So New Delhi is literally surrounded by nuclear powers. How all this is going to impact commerce and trade remains to be seen. Probably slight. However, accidents do happen, and this can get ugly and fast. The loss of life because folks decided to engage in some activity against civilians, or civilians on civilians, technically speaking, that started this mess. Islamabad and New Delhi, having to save face in their eyes, had to ratchet up rhetoric, move military hardware into position. New Delhi was taking their time and they planned, and now they struck. Unless cooler heads prevail, Islamabad is likely to respond, perhaps in a limited strike, in such a way that it will allow for Islamabad to say with a straight face that they did get their lick back, but not in such a manner that would cause escalation. Either way, there's going to be suffering on both sides. There already is suffering on both sides. Under that, I would say peace be upon those who've lost someone, and comfort be upon them. We have folks on this side of the ocean that are suffering a different way. Our kith and kindred on this side of the ocean are staying out of the fray as best as possible. However, sometimes things just come to your door. So we must remain steadfast in our work to provide our kith and kindred here and there with a viable option unto the madness that they're looking at here and the madness that they're seeing over there. This is the result of social engineering of those pulling strings. The time is coming out to a close, and our time as we are rising is for us to come into play and eliminate all that nonsense, not through force of arms, through force of reason.